Welcome to Messages in the Music.
Hey, I'm Becky.
And I'm Josh, and we're so glad that you're here.
We are so excited today about our special guest, our friend Dwayne Forrest.
Dwayne has been leading worship for over 20 years, and he's actually led worship with me personally and our worship team since 2007, starting at a small church at Turkey Creek.
And then we went to Park West at our main campus, and now he's with us at Dutch Valley.
Dwayne has so much experience and so much information he's going to share with us, so be sure and don't change that channel.
Stay tuned.
Messages in the Music starts now. Well, welcome to Messages in the Music, Dwayne. So glad to have you with us.
It's good to be here. Thanks for having me.
Yes, sir.
I'm so excited about this room. I have told Josh over and over we have to record in this room because it is the coolest room on the planet.
Thank you.
Everything from Peter Frampton, Memphis, Elvis, Stevie Ray Vaughan, the guitars, it is phenomenal.
This is my favorite room.
Aww.
How do I get my wife to get me a room like this?
Well, you got to let her have the rest of the house.
Oh,
And
okay.
then you get this one little square room.
It's so cool.
Got it. Okay.
It
Awesome.
is so cool.
Awesome.
What are we going to do with food? Well, he can be in the video. I don't care.
You want him in there?
Who cares?
Well, you don't want
Guess what? Everybody loves dogs. I'm sorry. He's being left
I
out.
don't know if he'll.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll.
Hey,
And
we
who-
just
Who is our friend joining us?
This is Cooper.
How old is Cooper?
Cooper is about 2.5.
2.5.
and he could not stand to be left out.
He had to be in.
That's right. Nothing wrong with that. So how long you been leading worship? For over 20 years.
Yes.
Wow.
What made you want to start in leading worship?
Well, it kind of started as an accident. We were having Bible studies, and people would just start singing a song before the guy would get up and teach. And so I just started bringing my guitar and try to give a little bit of music to go along with it. And then one night, a lady came to teach the Bible study, and I was just doing my thing, you know. And when she got through teaching, she said, "I've got a word for you from the Lord."
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Watch out now.
And she said, "God is calling you to lead
Stop
worship."
now.
And I was like, okay. And you know, the Bible says, every word will be out of the mouths of two or three, every word will be established.
Right.
That was about 2 weeks later. A guy came in to teach the Bible study. No clue, he'd never been there before.
Oh my goodness.
And after he got through teaching, he said, "Lord, want me to tell you, He's calling you to lead worship."
Okay, stop.
Wow.
No.
And so the next week, everybody looked at me like, "Okay, what do you got?"
Lead worship.
Okay, I have never heard that story. All these years we've known each other.
Yeah.
That's how it got
Okay,
started.
that's phenomenal. Wow. Well, I don't guess you had a choice.
No, I had no choice. So I was like, okay, I love you, Lord.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is phenomenal.
Wow.
That's how it started.
Wow.
I don't know. I probably have to say to the guy, like, did you talk to that woman?
Yeah.
Have y'all talked to her?
They got together.
Well, I told him about it afterwards, and he was like, "You're kidding."
That's crazy.
Wow.
That's really crazy.
That's
no,
when
that's
you know.
God. Yeah.
This is
right.
what it's supposed
yeah.
to be.
But now he started with you at Turkey Creek at the movie theater, right?
Yeah. In
I didn't even know
2000.
you guys then.
No, I was actually leading worship at another church, and we kind of knew that wasn't going to be where we'd be anchored in. You know, there's a season,
Yeah.
Right.
a time and season for everything. We just knew God had us there for this amount of time. And so Sheila, my wife, found out about what was going on at Turkey Creek. So I said, well, okay, I'm kind of locked in here. You go check it out for a few weeks, because you got to get a feel for something.
Sure.
You can't go one service and tell. So she came back, she said, we got to go.
Oh, wow.
So then I started visiting, and I think you started in January.
Mm-hmm.
We started coming in March.
Okay.
Wow.
And then after about a month or so, I auditioned for you and started playing in May.
Aww. Together ever since.
That's right. That's right. And you are an anchor on our
Yes,
team.
that's no joke.
An anchor,
That's
to
no
say
joke.
the least. Did you? It's like your mom and dad. How did that work? Did they just raise you in music? Did you just pick up a guitar one day? How did you start?
Well, it's a very musical family. My mom played the piano, and her and my aunt and my grandmother had a little trio. They sang in church all my life. And so when I started playing guitar, I kept on my uncle. He's a good guitar player, great guitar player. And I kept after him to give me lessons. So he finally agreed to give me lessons. So he showed me a few chords, got me started. And then I just took it from there. And when I got comfortable enough, I started playing with my mom and my grandmother and my aunt in church. And then just went from there.
Okay, now what I love is what you just said, and now you're doing the same thing.
Right.
What your uncle did for you, you minister to all these other kids who are just getting started, don't know anything about music, and you mentor them and pour into them to teach them how, okay, here's the basics, here's the very first thing you do, this is the guitar. And look, you're pouring that out after he poured it into you. Look at that. Mm-hmm. That's awesome. Wow.
That's freely you've received?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Freely give. Okay, let's say I'm 8, 10 years old. I want to get started in music. I don't have a musical family. I don't have a mom. I don't have my uncle and everyone to pour into me like that. How do I get started? What's my first step? Or let's say I'm a parent with a 7 or 8 year old and I want to get them really rooted into music, but I'm not musical. What do I do for my kid?
Well, if you're a parent, one of the things I believe is, I can show them guitar. Guitar may not be the instrument for them. Mm. Try it and see.
That's a good point.
If it's something they just struggle with, they lose interest in, then you may need to switch avenues. Go to piano or bass, something else.
Sure.
So, don't lock them in to what you think they need to play.
Mm. That's a good point.
And sometimes it's not anything. Just because you want your child to be musical, they may not be.
I'm in trouble. I'm in big trouble right now.
You have to see what works.
Well, and as a parent, you don't want to invest all the money in a bass or an electric guitar, and then they're in 2 weeks, like kids do. Yeah, I don't want to do it anymore.
That's the thing with music. Everything costs so much. That's awesome
what you said.
So you got to start. I got my first guitar out of a pawn shop.
Right. Yeah.
So you got to start small, and if you see that they're going to stick with it, then you can gradually start stepping up and buy better instruments.
Well, now they have them at Walmart for like
$50,
$25, $50.
Yeah.
So you can get a good guitar to learn on for under $100. So.
Because now, back in our day, you had pots and pans for drums, and you had brooms for guitars.
Exactly.
It's a whole different world. Yeah, it's a different world now.
Okay, speaking of back in the day, I happen to know that you and my husband both are major fans of the 70s rock era.
Yes.
He still loves it, so I've got to know, who is your all-time favorite band? Have to pick one.
All-time favorite band would have to be the Eagles.
What?
Yeah.
I mean, I like the
I'm surprised.
rock stuff, but as far my favorite band is the Eagles. You can't beat their harmony.
You cannot beat their harmony.
Their songwriting is
amazing,
awesome, but you just can't beat them.
Okay.
Favorite Eagles song?
Uh-oh.
That's hard.
That is hard.
It is hard to pin down one song. I like Tequila Sunrise.
Sinner.
We can edit that out.
Don't tell the saints. Hey, don't tell the saints.
Don't tell my pastor.
That's right.
I'd say he knows every word.
That's awesome.
I'm a child of the 70s. I was a teenager in the 70s, and that's just what I grew up listening to. Every generation has their music.
That's right.
That's right.
And,
that's true.
And mine is, I grew up with some great bands.
Oh. And they're still around.
They're still around. They're starting.
We're still listening to them.
The Eagles are gone now.
Yeah,
Glenn Fry passed away, so the Eagles are history. But they're still going.
Okay, so if you had to pick one performer that you could be on stage with.
Guitar duet, yeah.
That's a tough one.
There's some amazing guitars.
Clapton would have to be.
Yeah.
Really?
He's solid.
Okay.
Up there.
Okay.
Clapton or Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Oh my.
That's
I
mean, you're talking. It's hard to pin down just one artist. I mean, there's so many. Clapton, Stevie Ray. You've got Joe Bonamassa.
Yes,
you've got John Mayer. You've got all these.
John Mayer.
I mean, it just keeps growing and growing. So it's hard to pin down to one.
Yeah.
That's a hard question.
That is a hard question.
Yeah. Going back to, you've been doing this, leading worship, and been in music, well, really your entire life, but specifically in Christian music over 20 years. What do you go back and tell Dwayne 25 years ago when he's just getting started? What's the number one piece of advice that you could give to yourself?
I would tell myself, don't let fear talk you out of doing something.
Come on and preach, Brother Dwayne.
That's
Now.
good.
Come on.
Because a lot of times it would be something in my heart, I wanted to do it, but that voice in the back, you're not good enough.
Wow.
You can't do that. You're not that talented. Kept me from really stepping out and really going for it.
Someone listening right now
Wow.
is actually dealing with those same voices in the back of their mind. You can't do it. You're not talented enough. Don't even step out. Don't try. And from the voice of experience, what do you tell them?
There's a story in the Bible, and I cannot for the life of me think of who God told this to. But he was dealing with the same thing. God, you want me to do this? I can't do that. And he said, what do you have in your hand?
Yeah.
That's
Moses.
good. Yeah, that's good.
You got to start with what you've got.
Preach.
That's good, man.
Well, I'm not Eric Clapton. May never be Eric Clapton.
Wow.
But Eric Clapton wasn't Eric Clapton when he was 10 years old.
That's
You
awesome.
better preach in this
Yeah,
room.
come
It's
on.
getting serious now. That's
So
good.
you got to
That's awesome.
start
I'm
where you're
serious.
at. Start with what you've got.
Wow.
And just trust the Lord, and you never know where it's going to end up.
Mercy. Come on now.
Wow, have mercy. We'll take up love offerings.
Pastor Dwayne will be preaching next
Send your
Sunday
love
morning.
offerings to, what's the address here?
I wish I could have told myself this then.
Yeah.
Isn't it awesome in retrospect though? You look back and you think, oh my goodness, if I can just tell somebody else
Right.
that one thing right there and save you the pain and heartache and the fear and all that you missed out on. Isn't it amazing?
And
to
you're
look
going to
back?
fall there. You're going to fall flat on your face.
Right.
It's going to happen.
That's
But
good,
you got to
though.
get up and
That's
keep
good.
going.
That's good. Oh
You
my
can't let the
goodness.
fear hold you back, and I did.
That's good.
And who knows
Phew.
what could have happened if I hadn't
Oh,
done that.
Dwayne. That's powerful.
I heard a preacher was asked a question not too long ago, and they said, what would you change about your life? And he said, I wouldn't change anything because that's what made me the person that I am right this minute.
I agree.
So, although I agree with you, man, it'd be nice to go back and say, hey, avoid this, but that actually makes up who Dwayne is right now.
Yeah.
Because you don't know if one instance changed, what else would change.
Yeah.
I mean, who knows? I may have never met
Come on
you,
now.
may have never been in living where
Mercy.
I live.
Yeah.
It could have went a whole different route. You never know.
Oh,
Wow.
okay.
So you got me now.
Okay, now we got to get serious just for a minute. One of my favorite stories that you've shared with me, and it's a faith builder, and it's the story about how you sold your home and how you got this house. Tell us that story, because if this don't build your faith, I don't know what will.
Okay, I've never heard this.
We wanted to move. We wanted to move where we live in this area, and so we put our house on the market, and it was right around the time when everything bottomed out.
Oh no.
Okay.
Market crashed, and the home, nobody was selling a home, and it sat on the market for about 4 years.
Oh my God.
4
And
years.
So, but that whole 4 years, and this is all my wife, almost every weekend we were out looking at houses.
Wow.
I bet you I've been in every subdivision within a 100-mile radius of
Yes,
this
sir.
place. And it was every week we were looking at houses.
Wow.
And so when we finally, after about 4 years, the house finally did sell. And so we got with the realtor. We had 30 days to get out. We got with the realtor the very first day we went with the realtor. We were actually looking at a subdivision down the street from where we are now. And we got there early. So she said, well, let's go to this other subdivision. We'll kill some time and then go back here. So we turned into this subdivision, pulled down the street, and we see the workers working on this house. And there's a big sign out front with who's, doing the construction.
It's just not even fully completed or
no.
built yet.
Okay.
So we pulled in and we asked, can we come in and look? They said, sure. It's concrete slab, sheetrock's up, but nothing's painted. It's just a shell pretty much. And so we looked at it and I'm like, there's no way we can afford this house. It's just too much. So she gets on the phone, goes out on the sign, gets the phone number, calls them. gets a price on the house. I said, how far are you from completion? They said, about 30 days. We were 30 days from having to be out.
Wow.
So this was on a Saturday. We got the price, called them, talked things over. The very next day, Sunday, I signed a contract on the house.
Stop it.
So when the house sold, this one was
Stop.
And I remember you saying,
Stop it.
being so frustrated, like we all would. I've put my house up for 4 years. And really come to find out, God was just saying, in your delay, I'm working on something that's greater than what you're even looking at. It doesn't even exist yet.
That's right.
Wow.
That's the thing. When you think God's not hearing you and you're just spinning your wheels, in reality, God's saying, but you don't know what I've got
Come
for
on
you.
now.
My goodness, man.
Watch it.
What
Come
I've
on.
got for you isn't even ready for you.
Come on, I can't take it.
So
Wow.
you never know. Until
Preaching.
when you get there, then you can look back and see. But you know, you can't. That's where one of the things I would say to younger me: trust God, because you don't know what He's going to do.
Wow. Okay, is there a, and I hate to use the word life verse because it's so cliche now, but a verse, a motto, a song, a quote that's your just go-to when, okay, you're down, nothing's going right, and that's the thing you go to?
There was a song the Crab family did called "Through the Fire."
Oh, mercy.
Yes, sir.
Don't even start now. I'll have to leave the
That
room.
song
I can't
is-
take it. Stop.
Pulled me through a lot of bad
Stop. Oh,
stuff.
mercy. Woo.
So that's, if I had to pick a go-to song to pull me through something,
Yeah.
it's "Through the Fire."
Oh,
Wow.
phew. That's an amazing song.
Yeah. And your favorite verse was? Or do you have one?
I'm not sure I really have a favorite verse.
She's like, I like the whole book.
I like the whole book works for me.
That's good. That's good. So thank you so much, Brother Dwayne. I know I've been blessed.
Oh, I've been blessed.
And I know the people that are going to be listening have been blessed to your
Yes.
testimony and encouraging words.
Well, thank you. I've enjoyed it. I've had a good time.
It's been awesome. And Baby Coop was so sweet.
Yes.
Never made a peep.
He's my buddy.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much for watching Message in the Music. This is our very first episode. Be sure to stay tuned. We have so many more guests and so many more faith-building stories for you.
Yes.
So many things that you do not want to miss. We're going to learn and grow together, all right?
Make sure you tell everybody to subscribe to the YouTube channel. See you next time.
God bless. Welcome to Message in the Music.
Hey, I'm Becky.
You cut me a little too quick.
I'm
Yeah,
punching
just
you.
give me a second.
I'm so-
Let me finish what I had to say.
Father God, I want you to spare Josh's life
She
tonight.
goes, I'm like, welcome back. Let me just say something. My name is
I want you to spare his life tonight.
Let me
And then
welcome to Message.
spare him, Father.
Wait, my name is Becky. I had to get that out. I'm
Lamb
so sorry.
of God, help him.
Burning on my heart. My name is Becky.
We will never make it. We will never make it because we'll kill each
My
other.
name is Becky. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you.
God in heaven.
I'm not saying welcome to Message Music. Wait.
You jerk.
Just a quick finish.
Jerk.
There we go. Chicken and cheese.
Hey, Chris.
You want some from noodles instead? No, so,
Okay, so just a chicken and cheese taco.
no, a wrap.
It's the same thing.
A taco is a shell. A wrap is a big Lord,
Touch your Jesus.
Father, and Jesus.
Father.
A soft taco is
No.
the same.
Taco's not a wrap.
There is no taco there. They actually don't serve tacos there, do they?
I don't know.
No, they
They
don't.
actually do.
Okay, but don't say taco to them because they'll give him the little corn shell. Give him the big circle wrap that's pliable.
They roll it
All
up.
right.
Father God.
Chicken and cheese.
Chicken and cheese. All right.
Love
Bye.
you.